Hey guys, it is TBZ from ETR Gamer, and we are playing Starcraft 2 today. And what are we doing in Starcraft 2? Well, we are showing you builds from all the different races in Starcraft 2 to help you new players to learn how to do these builds and have some awesome strats for when you first start playing and to help you out. This one we're going to be doing here, I'm playing Terran, that is me, TBZ, and my good friend Daniel up there in the top right playing Zerg. And basically we're going to be doing a 2 racks pressure bunker rush, which is going to effectively you use it against a Zerg who does a 14 hatch expand, and you put some pressure on that and effectively do as much damage as you can to hurt their economy. And as Terran, you expand behind that and yeah, do it. This is my SCV here. I'm just going to be scouting out, see if I can find his base. So sending that SCV out. You always want to scout, by the way. If you're new, you need to know what your opponent is up to, and you need to build stuff that's basically accounts for what they're building, and you want to counter it. So at the 10 supply mark, you want to be building a supply depot here. I'm going to be walling off my base. Walling off, if you really don't know what walling off is, then basically that's just walling off the front of your base so that you block it off with buildings. So at the 12 supply mark, you're going to want to build your barracks. Constantly keep building SCVs. That is a very, very important thing in StarCraft 2. You want to build up a huge economy and have lots of workers. There's a barracks going up. Now your second barracks you're going to want to build at the 14 supply mark. So go ahead and build that at the 14 supply. So there's my 14 supply. I should have an SCV going out to build that barracks soon. There it is there. So I'll be building that one there. And I'm finally going to go scout the correct way now. Finally. And anyway. So that barracks is going to go down. As soon as your first barracks goes down, you're going to want to build a marine straight away. And there I go, build a marine. And then straight after, you're going to want to get that same SCV to build a supply depot there and complete your wall off. Yeah, so the second barracks going up. SCV, I've finally scouted the expansion there. Alright, and got the first marine out. Constantly keep building marines, guys. Because you're going to want to move out at around 5 or 6 marines, and then you're going to want to build a bunker around here. So I've got my SCV hidden behind this statue here. That's the SCV I will use to build the bunker. Still building marines here. Now, since it's a build that's not designed to win the game, I go ahead and build another barracks here because, it's just quicker production of units. And yeah, I mean, you got mules for Terran with the orbital. So by the way, I don't think I mentioned the orbital you want to build at the 16 supply mark. It's 150 minerals. So there, I've got 4 marines at the moment, still building marines. I've got 5, and then there'll be a 6 coming out of my first barracks. So gonna be sending them down soon. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna be sending down my 6 marines and head down to his base. So he has not scouted me, which is interesting. So there we go, still building marines back at base. He knows I'm coming now because he's just seen me with the Overlord. Now I'm going to poke at his queen a little bit, see if I can just harass his queen. And then I'm going to move this SCV out, start building the bunker. There it goes, chuck the bunker down there. There we go. Now I should be building the command center now. I have the minerals for it. I'm also supply block, so always remember to keep building supply depots. Okay, now he just sent in 3 drones. Probably not the best idea if you're in this situation as Zerg, don't do that. No, he's sending the Zerglings in. If you micro well enough, you can just fend off those Zerglings. Now he's got a few more now, but the bunker will be complete now. Send in those 3 remains, and then I'll move away that SCV, not get it killed, and just repair up the bunker. And look how quickly those Zerglings just die to Marines, and they are in range to attack the hatchery. So now he's got more Zerglings out. Now, yes, you probably won't. I mean, it's not designed to win the game. He just took out my SCV there. You can see. You don't want to win the game off this, but as you can see, he's constantly building building those Zerglings. He's now building drones now. You saw how many Zerglings came out earlier. That is just a huge crippling blow to his economy. Like, as Zerg, you don't want to be forced to build those Zerglings. He's going for the counterattack now with those Zerglings because he has them, which he has to use them for something. But as Terran, just lift up your supply depot, defend it with the few Marines that you need there, which isn't many. And I decided to send extra Marines up here to attack because do as much damage as I can because he went to try and do a counterattack. So got the command center building, and yeah, I mean it's a really good tactic to do some damage. Excuse me. It's really good to do that kind of damage to the economy of the Zerg. I mean, if you look at this here, I've got 3 Marines and a bunker there. He's eventually going to destroy that. A really good idea probably is just to, grab all your Marines, jump out of the bunker, salvage the bunker, and come back to base, and then just work on your economy because you know that they're going to have to work on theirs as well, and you're not going to be under any pressure. So just build up your SCVs and keep muling and getting as many minerals and gas as you can, and work on your unit composition. And that's the really great thing about this build is you force so many Zerglings out. That's just so many minerals that aren't drones. And yeah, it's really good, guys. So anyway, that's one of our first builds we're going to show you, and we will be bringing loads more. So stay tuned. And this is TBZ from ETR Gamer. See you guys later.